What happened? What'd you do?
I spilled the drugs on the floor.
You did what?
I was trying to mix in the cut.
Listen to me, Warren. Something terrible's happening. I can't even deal with this right now.
What, somebody dead?
Yeah!
Who, my mother?
No, not your mother, you idiot!
Then who?
It's Stewie.
Stewie who?
Stewie! It's fucking Stewie!
Stewie who?
The fat man, Stuart Rosebud, that's Stewie.
That's Stewie? I'm sorry, I
know?
couldn't place the name for a second. How did he die?
I don't know, I guess he was doing speedballs with that Dutch chick all night, and she woke up this morning and couldn't wake him up, so she rolled him over and there was blood and shit coming out of his nose and his eyes, and he was dead.
Whoa.
You know, I just saw this guy last night, you know, I'm totally freaked out.
Well, how'd you find out about it?
Because when I went to Donald's house, he was on the phone with Yappy, so I got on the phone with Yappy. Yappy told me he went to Stewie's this morning, and there was cops everywhere, and the Dutch chick was there smoking cigarettes, screaming, crying, yelling half in English, half in Dutch, and he told the cops he was Stewie's friend, and they told him what happened.
Stewie?
I mean, I guess it's a good thing we weren't doing any speedballs last night, you know?
Yeah. But did we buy bad
I mean,
shit?
I don't know! I was doing it all night, and I didn't wake up with fucking blood coming out of my nose, did you?
No, but I haven't done it yet.
And the girl was okay, so I guess you just overdid it, but... I mean, like, the guy is dead. Like he's dead, like he's not gonna be around anymore at all. It's just got me really freaked out. It was just assholes to be doing this shit, you know? And I know the guy just totally overdid everything, and all he ever ate was like sirloin drenched in butter and sour cream, but the guy was 23 years old, and now he's dead. Like he's not gonna be around anymore at all.
Yeah.
Fuck, we're such assholes to be doing this shit. I'm totally stopping. I mean, I guess there's only so much time you keep doing this before shit starts to happen to you.
Did you sell my stuff?
Yeah.
Did you sell all of it?
Yeah.
Well, how much did you get?
I only got 900.
What do you mean?
I mean, you have a totally inflated idea about what this shit was worth, so don't make me feel bad about it.
I know exactly what that stuff was worth. You got rooked.
Fuck you, man. I totally got you the best deal I possibly could.
Well, then you still sold it.
I'm a little freaked out. Maybe I didn't do so well, but shit, it's better than nothing.
I guess.
So what happened to that girl?
I don't know.
Had you had a fight with her already?
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of talent for misery do you have?
I don't know. I guess I'm pretty fucking advanced.
Did my girlfriend call?
No.
I think it went too far with her before, but like, I can't even deal with it right now, you know? It's so totally bizarre because it's not even like I like the guy, you know? I just knew him, you know? But if we had both been doing speedballs last night, I mean, we could both be dead now. I mean, do you understand how close that is? I mean, fuck, it's like so much heavier than like 95% of the shit that you deal with in your average day that constitutes your supposed life. And it's like so totally off to the side, it's like ridiculous. I mean, that was it. That was his life. I mean, the life of Stewart. A fat Jew from Long Island who ate steak and sold drugs and did nothing. Did fucking nothing, like whatsoever. No, it's just got me really freaked out. I mean, I'm high on fear. Like I'm stoned out of my mind on fear. You know, like, I feel like going to cooking school in Florence, or like getting into show business. I mean, I could so totally be a great chef, it's like ridiculous. But like a director? I mean, if you took the average person with the average sensibility, the way they look at shit, and the shit they come up with the same, then you compare it with the way I look at shit, and the slant I put on things, and the things I come up with the same, I mean, there's no comparison at all. I mean, I should totally direct movies. I mean, I would be one of the greatest movie directors of all time. Plus, I'm like so much better at sports than anyone I know, except for Wally and those big black basketball players uptown. But, you know, I totally earned their respect. And you was like, yo, Daddy, like, I'm only waiting for it I can take uptown. It doesn't totally embarrass me. And that's just because I go up there. And, you know, I get these guys so much more stoned than they've ever been in their entire life. And I don't let them intimidate me, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm stoned on fear. I'm high out of my mind of fear. You guys? I mean, you guys think I'm totally on top of it, totally confident, and it's totally not fucking true. It's because of my fucking mother. I mean, I just got trained to snap back twice as hard when anyone tries to fuck with me. I mean, that's how I fight with Valerie. It's like whatever she says or whatever she does, I just like get up into her face and like double it until she totally has to like back down and leave the room. You know? And it totally works. Because I don't have to deal with any of the other shit I see my other guy friends taking. Or like the shit my father takes from my mother. And all he does is lord it over everybody's heads. All over my brothers and sisters. All the fucking celebrities who buy his art, the dealers. And I mean, he's a complete living genius. So he's like, why should I spend 2 minutes talking to anyone I don't want to? Except now he's torturing everybody because he basically never doesn't have to pee, you know? And my mom, I mean, she's freaking out because she's totally predicting major inner-city catastrophe in the years to come. And I mean, she's just got his balls in a vice. I mean, she's like, Eddie, you're an asshole. I mean, Eddie, nobody cares if you have to pee because you always have to pee, you know? And she's just like, whatever you do, and no matter how famous you are, it's fucking doesn't matter, total tissue of conceit because it's got nothing to do with anybody except for rich people. And I mean, he's totally in his power, and the only thing he can do to fight back is go fuck some 20-year-old groupie. Only he can't do that anymore because he's so sick. I mean, my family is sick. I mean, they are sick. You think your father's crazy? I mean, what if everywhere he went, like complete strangers just worshipped him as a god? And then wait till his health starts to go. I mean, can you imagine what that's like? I mean, can you imagine just looking 5 years in the future and not even knowing if you're gonna be there? I mean, you totally see why people are religious, man. I mean, how much easier is to think that there is something, that there's somewhere to go instead of just fucking nothing. I mean, like, gone forever. You know, just be really freak. And you, I mean, fuck, how emblematic of your personality is that you can walk into a room and in less than 10 minutes, I mean, you break the item calculator to reach the maximum amount of heaven. Man, it should totally ban you from this house. You are such a troublemaker. No, I need to see my girlfriend or like have the girl Natalie come over and give me a blowjob. But she totally likes me, you know? Like she told my sister that I had beautiful eyes. It's like I do have beautiful eyes. I mean, most people with my kind of eyes aren't shaped like this at all. I mean, 9 out of 10 people can't even hold my gaze. Did you do any of that coke?
Not yet.
God, I don't even want to look at it. I mean, I feel like donating it to charity. That's so not funny. I wonder if anybody told his family.
I'm sure they
God,
did.
I wonder if they'll have a funeral.
Why wouldn't they?
I mean, that's going to be one big casket. I mean, I wonder if anybody will come.
Why wouldn't they?
Because I called like 6 people and I was so freaked out and they were all just like, wow, is the coke okay? So now I don't know whether everyone is just callous and unfeeling towards the guy, whether he just was like a reprehensible human being.
Well, I'm sorry, man, but you didn't leave me with any lasting memories. I mean, I read the paper this morning, too.
All I know is when I have a funeral, I mean, there's not going to be room to sit. You know, someday I'm going to make a movie about this. Like, if you took that guy with all the shit in his apartment and made a movie about me, how heavy would that be? And like most people would find like some shitty bad actor to do like some caricature sitcom imitation of him, but if it was me, I mean, I'd just like get in there and find like the real guy, and it would be so much heavier and so much more intense, don't you think?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I mean, I don't know.
Well, I would be.
Yeah, but you've never done it.
What do you mean?
I mean, you've never done it.
Well,
You just like movies and have a interest in people's personalities.
No, I don't just like movies. I'd be an
I like
amazing
them
director.
too, man. But I'm not sure that you could be a good movie director. I'm sorry, I don't know if you have any talent for it whatsoever.
You are really pissing me off.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have sold my fucking toy collection for $900.
That's what you're mad about with fucking Stewie moldering in the ground?
I don't give a fuck about Stewie, and neither do you. I didn't even know.
So call the guy up and get your shit back. You know, I've been selling drugs for 5 years, and I've never once dropped any of it on the floor because I'm not a moron. You do that, and then you have the nerve to give me shit because I undersold your little fucking toy box?
Why do you gotta talk to me like that, man?
Why do I talk to you what way?
Why do you gotta call me an asshole like every 5 seconds? I don't like you!
Because that's the way we talk. I mean, fuck, all I've been trying to do for the past 2 days is totally trying to help you.
You've been doing some, but I can hardly tell if you're even on my side.
What do you mean if I'm on your side? I'm totally on your side.
Then why are you always like reminding me how I haven't done well with girls in like a really long time?
Because you haven't done well with girls in like a really long
How
time.
come every time I come over here, you just tell me what a fuck up I am and how incompetent I am, and like teasing me and just this running motif every time we fucking hang out.
Because you are a fuck up! So am I. So is everybody we know.
And how come every time I like the girl, you instantly say like no ass or no tits or a horse face? You know, Jessica Goldman is the first girl I've ever liked that you couldn't make me feel like a second-rate asshole
what you're
who wanted to go out with her.
That's what you're mad about? Okay, because that time I said that girl Susan had a horse face? I mean, fuck, that's the way I talk, that's the way we all talk. You can't go getting all hurt and sensitive about it. I mean, fuck, besides the girl did have a horse face, and everyone else can see it. I'm just the only one who says it, okay? And when you're with a really good-looking girl, I fucking say that too. So don't give me this shit from like the back benches of the fucking peanut gallery, because it's total bullshit, and all I've been doing for the past 24 hours is totally trying to help you. And now I'm just ready to beat the shit out of you, you asshole. What do you mean I'm not on your side?
I mean, I'm sure you love me, man. And you're totally like my personal hero. But I just don't get the feeling that you are. What are you crying about?
What do you think I'm crying about?
I'm sure it has something to do with something you think someone has done to you.
No, it's because you said I was your hero.
Oh.
So what? You want to stop being friends with me?
I don't know, man. I'm not breaking up with you. I'm not your girlfriend.
Well, what are you saying? I mean,
I don't know.
I can't really...
Can we just drop it?
All right.
Can I get that money?
Let's see what I can scrape up. We'll make some calls.
Well, I'm only 1,800 short. It doesn't matter.
What, you want to like smoke pot?